What is up, little demons? Welcome back to DEVILDEVYN360 News Nightly. My favorite thing to film. I love this podcast. I really do. This podcast brings me happiness. But anyway, welcome back to another great episode. Today, we're going to talk about a lot of random-ass crap that I just don't like. Like Donald Trump. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to talk about social media. Like some of the weird shit you could find on Instagram and platforms like that. Because I frequently ask myself, what is that stuff? Why is it on those platforms and why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we subsequently screwing ourselves by watching it? There's nothing worse than when you open an app and you're watching shit like that and you're just questioning your life. Also, we have background music. I'm happy. I'm so happy I get to use background music. I haven't wanted to use background music for a while because I didn't know if you guys would like it, but if you guys like this, let me know. Let me know. But anyway, let's get into Instagram, because some of the shit you can find on Instagram is just fucked up, man. Like, I don't understand why people would look some of the stuff that they find on Instagram up, but, like, what the hell? I mean, I like good analog horror, but frankly, I don't like that weird shit. I don't like that type of shit you're gonna try and show me, where it's like high blood and gore. I'm not into that. I'm not into that toxic blood and gore, whatever the you want to call it type shit. I question some of the stuff y'all post on Instagram. I'm like, what is that? I'll go there. I'll go to Instagram once in a while and I'll just be looking. I'll be like, what are you trying to show me? I gotta get a closer look at this. I don't know what that is, but anyway. And then you go on Twitter and it's even weirder. Literally, the first thing I did when I fired up my Twitter account too was block Elon Musk. I created my account, maybe I made a post before I did it, but then I blocked Elon Musk's ass. Because I have said fuck Elon Musk multiple times on this podcast, and I will never stop saying it because I hate Elon Musk, and I hate Donald Trump. I hate Donald Trump because of everything he does, and, you know, it's never good. Some of it's never good, some of it never benefits America, but hey, what are you gonna do? You can't kick the bald motherfucker out of the White House, but, you know, there is some shit you could possibly get away with doing. You know? But you can't kick Donald Trump out of the White House. And by the way, what is his hair? That shit looks like it's going to attack me. But, otherwise, yeah, I'm just having some fun here. This is gonna be a pretty good episode. You know, some of the stuff I look at on Facebook is horrendous. Where Facebook is just a horrendous place in general. Like, you look at Facebook, you see the post of an old woman who thinks she's hot. I'm in my 90s, look at these bikini shots I just took. Oh my god. I'm closing Facebook forever. I'm closing Facebook forever, and I am shutting my eyes to society. I am not looking at that. If you're an old lady and you're gonna post bikini thong shots, what are you doing? What are you doing? My eyes can't take what I am seeing. All I'm seeing is droopy dog. God help me. Frankly, I'm just kidding. You do you, but still, it's almost horrendous. It almost throws me off sometimes, too. Like, I'm like, oh god, I don't know what to expect today. But I have a feeling it's gonna throw my ass off, and I'm gonna be looking at it for the next 2 hours going like this. What? Yeah, and then you got those people over on those hot tub streamers. You got those hot tub streamers over on Twitch that are like, look at me. Look at my ass. Why are you still allowed to show that? Frankly, you shouldn't be allowed to show that, no matter what platform you're on. You know what, YouTube? If you're willing to let bikini streams go, hot tub streams, whatever the fuck you want to call them, if you're willing to let them go, let them go. But, you know, If you're willing to let that happen, then do it. I don't think it's a problem, but, you know, what I do think is a problem is hot tub streamers on Twitch. Because if you're not allowed to have full-fledged nudity on Twitch, then why should the hot tub streamers be allowed there in the first place? Why not ban all the hot tub streamers? Except for the ones who take the initiative to at least cover up a little bit to cooperate with whatever terms of service. TOS. Who want to cooperate with TOS. If they're going to cooperate with TOS, then let them do what they're going to do, okay? But if they're not going to cooperate with TOS, then they just need to be kicked off the platform. Frankly, I could give two shits what you're doing, but if they're covered up at least enough to comply with terms of service, then I'm good with that. But if you're not going to comply with the terms of service that the website provides you, then you should be banned off of that platform. And frankly, some hot tub streamers don't comply with the terms of service, because if you look at them, sometimes they are wearing paper-thin bathing suits. They're wearing paper-thin bathing suits. Like, what the hell? You're wearing something, I can't explain it, but whatever you're wearing is horrendous. Please. I don't know what you want from me, but please. I'm just saying right now, and you need help. You have some mental issues. Alright, if you're going to accept that on your platform, then you have some mental issues. They're wearing paper-thin bikinis, right, that are hiding in the crevice of their ass crack. Ban that off of the platform. What are you doing allowing that on any social platform? What is your problem? What are you doing allowing that on any capacity, on any social platform? If you are doing that, you are a fucking idiot. Alright? If you are doing that, then you obviously don't know what should be allowed on your platform and what shouldn't. Okay? Because I'm okay with a little bit on some platforms, but when you get it to a lot, then I'm wondering, kapoosh! What in the fuck? Like, seriously. I gotta be wondering sometimes, because sometimes shit just shocks me. Sometimes shit just befouls me, and I wonder what the hell I'm looking at. But that's enough social media talk. Let's talk about another one of my favorite subjects. Let's talk about Monster Jam. Because like I said, we're going to talk about a bunch of interesting subjects, and I think, frankly, that Monster Jam is a pretty interesting subject because, you know, looking at it, monster trucks are cool. Monster trucks are awesome. Monster trucks, they are loud, they are cool, they are fucking incredible. I have been to a few live Monster Jam events, one out here in Idaho, the other one in Utah. The one I went to in Utah was absolutely incredible. The one I went to here out in Idaho was also awesome. My stepdad thought the opposite, saying, quote, "I am not going to pay for that again. It was the worst fucking thing I ever saw." And that is exactly what he said. And I'm like, you know, you obviously don't know good quality when you see it. You gotta think about it for what it is. It might be in a small venue, but hey, at least you're still seeing something awesome. At least you're still getting out of the house, alright? At least you're still getting out of the house. At least you're not sitting there wondering what to do for the next 20 minutes, alright? At least you're getting out of the house, alright? At least you're doing one thing, and that's getting out of the house. You gotta think. You know, sometimes you need to get out of the house, sometimes you need to get that sunlight, sometimes you need to be thinking about what else there is that you can do. But there's not much you can do lately in this economy, because this economy is so fucked up. Alright? You're either gonna die from COVID or some other fantastical disease that now China is bringing to us. Alright, I don't know what it's called. Commander K will probably tell you in the comments when he gets to them, but yeah. He'll probably tell you, you know. He'll definitely tell you. And you know, it's funny to me too. It's funny. Because I don't get most of the crap going on. My being has sometimes been completely shattered. You know, I have been led astray half the time. I've been led astray, and I hate it. I hate when I'm led astray. I really do. I hate when I am led astray, and it's just, it sucks, man. And sometimes you can taunt somebody, and sometimes you can't. Right? Right. We're gonna do some random talk now. So I want to talk about taunting somebody. If you're gonna try and taunt somebody, you need to have a good taunt ready. And if you're going to taunt somebody and be willing to get your ass kicked, you better be prepared, because somebody's going to come at you with flying fists. Number one, if you try and taunt them. Number two, if they do end up coming at you with flying fists, then you're probably dead from the get-go, because you probably fucked with the wrong person, and they're going to kill you either way. But that's just my opinion. They're gonna kill you in some sort of way, because they're probably tired of your bullshit already. Alright. It's definitely either they're gonna kill you or they're tired of your bullshit, because they just don't really care anymore. They just need to get their point across. Much like I am with this show, right? Because I'm just trying to get my point across. I'm a man of many things in podcasting. I'm enjoying doing this show. As long as you guys enjoy it, because I'm hoping you guys are. I'm hoping you guys really do enjoy the show. And if you do, let me know, because, you know, it's awesome. You know, it's a really nice show. And you know, while you're at it, you can also listen to it on Spotify while you're on the go. If you have Spotify Premium, of course, you can download the show and enjoy it on the go. And I hope you consider doing that. Because it's a nice little show to do a trip to. I've listened to this show a couple of times on the trip, and I've enjoyed it. I know it's my own thing, but I like saying that I've listened to it, because it's awesome to listen back to it, because I like to make sure I didn't make any mistakes in my programming. I like to make sure I didn't make any errors, you know? Like, I bet Commander K will watch a clip back to make sure he didn't get any errors. You know, actually, when we did those videos together, me and Commander K, he did watch the clip back. We both would watch the clip back to make sure it was good, make sure we were okay with it, and then move on to the next thing, because that's just how we operate with YouTube. That's just how we are with making YouTube videos. We're just like, alright, we're going to do this, we're going to focus on it, and we're going to move on to the next thing. You know. And now me and my mom have a YouTube channel, In the Shadows Paranormal. If you haven't checked that out yet, I will also be linking it in the description down below, along with Commander K Studios as well. That way you can go check out his channel and see what he has to offer. He also has like 17 other channels that I'm not going to be linking, because that would take me forever. But if you want to, you can go check them out. He will tell you all about him if you go over and subscribe to his channel. But I don't know what he's doing tonight. But yeah, he'll probably tell you all about his content if you go and subscribe over to him. I'm sure he'll do that for you. But yeah. Sometimes I just want to sit back and listen to background music, because I'm enjoying it. But yeah, you know, it's insane, man. I'm happy to be a part of whatever this is that I'm doing. I don't know if I'm making a difference, or, you know, but I'm just trying to do something I enjoy doing, and that's making a podcast, talking randomly to a camera for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm happy you guys enjoy it if you do. Yeah. I mean, I bet you can even watch this show on the go on YouTube. You can watch it here on YouTube on the go if you want to as well. YouTube, where this show originated. You can watch it probably on YouTube on the go as well, if you have YouTube Premium. And I would like to now go into a sponsor segment, because the sponsor for today's episode of DevilDevin360 News Nightly is going to be my mom's in-house nail salon, Nails by Nikki. So if you're a female or a male who likes to get their nails done, come down to Nails by Nikki. I will link information over to the Nails by Nikki Instagram account down below in the description, and yeah, there you go. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Sorry, my Tourette syndrome kicked in there and I kind of ticked. Oh my god. I hate when I do that on camera sometimes. Ugh. But I hope you guys are still enjoying the program anyway. But yeah, this is a nice show. I'm enjoying tonight's episode, but let's talk about bad drivers now. Let's move on to bad drivers. So, the one thing about bad drivers that I hate is when they're the type to cut you off, because just the other day we were on the road going to pick up my sister Lynn, and this guy decides to fucking brake check us, right? We're not even close to him. Because he claimed we were on his ass when we weren't, right? I had noticed we weren't even close to him. He brake checked our asses, right? Not once, but twice. So finally, my mom pulls around him, slams on her brakes, the guy, sending the guy off of the road. And the guy gets out of his car, my mom goes, and then, because my mom even says to my stepdad, baby, get out of the fucking car right now. My stepdad gets out of the car, and the guy goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And then my mom comes around the car, just as she is, and goes, oh, fucking, ugh. She just got so pissed, pointing in his face. My mom's an insane person. But yeah, sometimes she can be. Mess with her the wrong way and she's bound to erupt. But yeah, I'm having a really awesome day, and I hope you guys are too. Even night. I hope you guys are having a really awesome night. For those of you who are watching this across the globe, because I noticed some people from across the country watch my channel, so shout out to those of you in other countries who tune into this crap that I make. I'm very appreciative of you, and I hope you're having a great day or night, whatever it is in your country, but I hope you're having a good one. I know I'm having a good night filming this, and, it's been a really great episode. But now let's slide on, and I'm sorry, I'm just so appreciative. But anyway, let's slide into another category and talk about walking down the street, because walking down the street is, you could be walking through your town. You know where you're going in your town. I don't know how to get to my local Walmart so I can grab a Scream Ghostface mask, which is with the Scream cosplay on a box right now, hidden in the background. But yeah, I purchased that thing myself, and it's a nice mask, and I enjoyed going to get it. The walk was hot as hell though, because I bought that thing like, I don't know, was it? I don't know, but it was just a super hot day on that day for some reason. But it was a day in mid-October, which is the strangest thing. Mid-October and you're getting a hot day. That's like one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Like, for real. That's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Like, how the hell does that happen? But yeah. Then another day I went to KFC to get me a pot pie. And, oh my god. Yeah. But it's insane, man. It's insane the lengths we've come to and what my family is doing these days. And I'm just proud of each and every one of us for doing something in our own way, and including the combined effort from our YouTube channel In the Shadows Paranormal. It is awesome to have you guys on our side. But anyway, let's slide into another category and talk about music. Because I don't know your music taste, preferably I like rock. As you could tell by the background music, I've listened to rap a couple of times. I really like Eminem. His music is like super good. Even though it might be becoming mainstream these days with people who say Houdini is a sucky song. By the way, no it's not. Frankly, Houdini is a really good song. Abra, abra, cadabra. Frankly, Houdini is a really good song. But anyway, yeah. No shame in liking a song. I liked a lot of songs. I don't know, but when I listen to music, it has a strange calming quality to it because listening to rock is awesome. It calms me down a little bit, and it also motivates me like it's doing right now to keep going on this episode. And again, I don't know if you guys like it, but if you do, let me know, and we will keep the background music going. But, you know, some crap just sucks, you know, because you can't trust anybody these days. Anybody these days could be a pedophile, a murderer, or just some sort of fucking fucked up person. You know? It's like, oh my god, what are you doing? You know, because some people suck. I've told you guys once or twice before. Some people suck. We know it. We know that some people suck, yet we choose to deny it. Alright? Just realize this right now. We choose to deny that some people suck. We really do, alright? We're on, well, this is where we're at. We're on the shit end of the stick. We're on the shit end of the stick. We're trying to wipe that shit off. We're just trying to, ah, fuck. I don't even know. I can't even get this shit off the stick. But yeah, we as Americans, we're all pretty much screwed. Well, you know, America's a fucked up place. And moving sucks ass, too. As I detailed in episode 14, that being last episode, moving sucks ass. It really does. It really does, though. Like, this has been killing me. We can't even get an offer on our house. We can't even get an offer on our house. And, you know, it fucking sucks because we wanted to move into a new house. We couldn't get an offer on this house, so we could move into that new house. So I couldn't even have the cosplay cave. It sucks. I couldn't have the new cosplay cave where I was going to do cosplay tutorials. Shit! Oh my god. It disappoints me, man. It's a shit fest. You know, again, America sucks. America's a shit pile. You can't even walk into a store these days without shit happening. You see two Karens getting into an argument in the middle of the aisle, and you're just like, what the fuck? Again? Again? This shit pisses me off. This shit really irks me. Alright? It irks me to no end. It brings my night to a complete fucking halt. Okay? Because I can't explain it. It's just, what are you doing? In mainstream society where you can't drive right? Where you can't even live right? Alright? Because these days people are treating their children like shit. Alright, in fact, my mom was just watching something on TV last night about a woman beating her baby to death. Alright? And that's just how nuts some people are. Going to the lengths of beating your child to death. Like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like, seriously. What the fuck is your problem? Why are you beating your child to death? What motivation do you have for doing this? What is your complete downfall? What caused you? Frankly, what possessed you to do this? Just be honest with me, person. What the fuck went through your head and made you say, I'm gonna kill somebody, yay! What made you do that? Just tell me. Explain to all of us. Explain to all of us. Here at DEVILDEVYN360. News Nightly, explain to us all why we should believe that. Explain to us all why. Alright? Because until you can explain to us why, then I've lost all respect for your ass. I've lost more respect for you than a pack of Mexicans hopping over the border. I have more respect for that. Oh, in fact, here comes Mario all the way from Italy. Yeehaw! Let's go! I should have warned you about the shitty Mario impressions. I should have. I really should have. I should have said, hey, fair warning about the shitty Mario impression, by the way. It's like, goddamn. Oh yeah, and if you notice, I recently put something else in the background. That radio. It used to be sitting on a small table there, but now it's on that stool, and the monster trucks are back on top of it. That's my favorite decoration piece right now. That's like one of my favorite decoration pieces because I love listening to that radio. And I found new rock songs that are on my Spotify playlist that have just really on the radio station I listen to. It's really good. I don't know, I'm just being weird today. But, yeah, you know, I had to get a 15th episode of this out because I love doing this podcast. You know, I just like talking to you guys. You know, this podcast, it really makes me happy. I can't seem to do anything else with my meaningless life. I can't seem to plot world domination against anybody. I can't seem to do shit. The only thing I can seem to do right is make a podcast episode and more inventive than the fucking light bulb. I'm trying to be a comedian. Here I go trying to be a comedian again, little demons. It doesn't really help me in the long run, but, you know. What are you gonna do? Oh, and if you notice my new profile picture. I love that profile picture. I really do. Commander K doesn't like it, but hey, buddy, if you look, original DD is right there. He's right there to comfort you. He'll always be right there, alright? That right there is never going to change. So you can look at little DD all you want from right down below, right there. He's right there looking at you. And he always will be. I promise you that. But yeah. Usually nighttime sucks, but tonight's been a really good night for me. You know, yeah. In fact, if you couldn't tell, my, one of my cosplays is on the bed right now. I forgot to move it off the bed, but I'll do that later. Actually, you know what? We'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little pee break. Alrighty, guys, we're back and back in business. back to the episode. And we're going to talk about hospitals because they are some of the weirdest places I've ever been to. Frankly, I had to get an ingrown toenail removed, and it hurt like a son bitch. And let me tell you, it was not fun when the needle went in my toe. I am afraid of needles. I am afraid of needles. It was not fun when the needle went in my toe. The only thing I was saying the whole time the needle was about to go in my toe, little demons, was, ah, fuck, here it comes. Like, I was preparing for it. I was like, oh, man. Please don't let it be painful, please don't let it be painful, please don't let it be painful, please don't let it be painful. Ah, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. Please don't let it be painful, please don't let it be painful, please don't let it be painful, fuck. Please don't let it be painful, please don't, fuck. And then it went in my toe and I was like, yeah. Shit. That felt horrible. I didn't really say that, but that's what I was thinking in my head. That's honestly what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking the whole time. That's what my brain was on the whole time was. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. My toe's gonna fall right the fuck off. This ain't good. This ain't good. My toe's gonna fall off now. My toe is as gone as it's gonna get. I don't know what to do now. I really don't. My toe is gone. My toe is missing. Oh shit. What comes next? Well, the snow is turning red. I think I might be dead. I woke up in the hospital. Noticed my toe was gone and it was... The snow is turning red. I think I might be dead. I woke up in the hospital and looked at my toe as it bled. I said, oh shit, this is it. I'm going to fucking die. Oh my god, the pain is bad. I just began to cry. The doctor jabbed a needle into my toe. I had a reflex and I punched him and watched him go. Oh my god, he got knocked out. My mom was in the room, she looked at me and began to shout. Oh my god, is he dead? Someone get in here. My son flinched after a needle went in his toe and accidentally punched the doctor in the side of his head. They called the police, then filed a lawsuit. Now I don't know what to do, I think I'm fucking screwed. Oh my god, this is so damn bad. I don't know what to do, I don't know if I'm even glad. Oh shit, I know, owe so much fucking money to the insurance company. And that's the end of the song. Oh, man. You know, I'll tell you, I've actually had a productive week. We actually got into that era of spring where I'm now having to mow my backyard again. That's why it's been so hard on wanting to film a podcast episode. Because I've had to mow my yard again. Just because I had to mow my yard. And it kind of sucks, too, because there's a bush in my backyard that my stepdad refuses to trim. I have asked him to trim it multiple times. He just keeps on refusing to trim it. I'm like, dude, you expect me to mow the backyard, yet you're not going to trim a bush that I can't even get under to be able to trim the yard. You're just going to be a dick like that. Alright. So then I just moved on with my day, went on with it, mowed the lawn, got it done. But anyway, that's one in the scrapbooks. Let's move on to one of my favorite topics, cosplay. So, I'm starting to build more and more cosplays. There's one I'm coming up with, and I think you guys are really going to like it. I'm not sure if you will, but I am dubbing him the Mental Murderer. Now, I haven't got any of the costume pieces yet, so I have nothing to show you. But they are on my Amazon list and ready for me to order. So, just be on note that while I don't have a phone to film skits, I am still bringing in new costumes, which means new characters and stuff like that. And, yeah. And, you know, there's another funny thing, right? Another funny thing is the idiot in the Walmart who forgets to pay for their shit. So imagine you're a cashier at a Walmart, right? And you're scanning through somebody's stuff, and you accidentally tear off the receipt and hand it to them, and they think that they paid. Here's the kicker. They think that they paid. They probably know that they didn't pay, but they only think that they paid. Alright, but here's the thing. They didn't pay. So they're walking out as the employee's chasing them. They notice the employee's chasing them, they throw the shit in their car and go. Shoplifting. Now, here's a hilarious thing. When you nearly forget to pay for a toaster at Walmart. Case in point, when me and my family went to Walmart, we needed a new toaster. So we're going, and we got a couple of other things that we needed grocery-wise. And as we're checking out with the toaster, you know, we scan it, or we forget to scan it because my mom wanted to buy the toaster separately. And we scan it, and, well, I don't think we scan it. I think she picks it up, knowing she forgot to scan it with what we were already getting. I can't remember correctly. But I think she picks it up because we had already scanned it, or something along those lines, and she forgets to pay for it. And she's like, oh my god, I forgot to pay for that. I feel so bad now. What do I do? I'm like, Mom, I don't know what to tell you. You forgot to pay for it. Like, what the hell? I don't necessarily know what you want me to do here. I don't really understand or even know at this point what you want me to do. I've been trying to figure you out for a couple of days now. I honestly don't know what you want me to do. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, you know, I think that's actually gonna... Yeah, I think that's about gonna wrap up this episode. So, if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know by leaving a big fat like, subscribing to the channel, and coming back for another video. And again, following the other socials. And remember, Nails by Nikki. I will put the links to her stuff down below. And yeah, if you're somebody who wants to get their nails done, man or woman, or frankly whatever the fuck you are, you can come get your nails done at Nails by Nikki. So, yes, I will see you guys next episode. And I do want to add in that there will be a longer episode this weekend. You know, we will be doing a longer episode this weekend, and frankly making sure that we got in every topic that we wanted to get in. But I'm sure you guys will enjoy this as just a short little, hey, he's back episode, you know. And I don't know what Commander K's opinion on this is, but I'm going to have him react to it. I am going to have him make another reaction video to it, and see what his opinion is on it. And yeah, but that's gonna do it for this episode. So, peace out. Hang loose, little demons.